Hi all. In this session, we will see conditional statements in shell scripting. So here we have a few conditional statements. We'll discuss them. So before going to the different types of conditional statements in shell scripting, we will see why we use these conditional statements. So we use conditional statements to control the flow of execution of a script based on certain conditions. uh, because right, there are some cases where we need to control the scripting depending on some conditions, like only if the condition is true, then go to the other step. If it is false, go to the next step. Like that we need to in those cases, and these are a few examples where we need to control the flow of the execution of a script, or to make the script to take a decision depending on the output of the present command or the previous command to go with the next step. So initially we'll go with if statement. So if statement, the if statement is used to execute a block of code only if a certain condition is true. And the basic syntax of if statement is this one: if, and then we'll mention the condition. If the condition is true, then it will execute the then block. And this is the closing of the fi is the closing of the if statement. Then we'll go with second is the case statement. So where we use case statement, the case statement is used to execute different blocks of a code based on the value of a variable. The basic syntax of this case variable is this one, as shown on the screen, where we will be comparing the variable value. And depending on the value of this variable, we will execute the corresponding block of code. And we will begin the case statement using this keyword case and then variable in, and again different type of choices: variable 1, variable value 1, value 2. When the variable value is value 1, it will execute the code in the value 1 condition. And if it is value 2, it will execute the code in value 2. And then if the variable value is not out of value 1 and value 2 and something else, then it will go to the last block, which is star. This block, it will execute this code. And this is the termination of the closing of the case statement. So these are the two conditional statements, which is if and case statements, which we use most of the times in the shell scripting. So let's see some examples with this for this conditional statement. So let me I just prepared few scripts for this testing. So I'm going to use this date command to demonstrate example for if command, if statement. So here what I'm going to do is I'm declaring hour variable in this script. So which is, it is going to fetch it from uh, date command. So what it does is, it will compare the hour. If the hour is less than 12, then it will say good morning. If it is greater than, this is the condition which I did. So now let me see what is the date now. The time is 7:25 a.m. So it should say good morning world. So let me execute this block, this script. So yeah, it is 7, right? So it is saying good morning world. This is how we will use the if statement. So here we have given a condition saying that if the value of this hour variable is less than 12, then display a message saying that good morning world. So this is the ending of the if statement. So here this is how we use the if block. And now we are going to demonstrate the example for case statement. So let us see the code of this case command. So this is how we just given an example, because there we can have 7 days in a week, right? So we have picked few days, and we have given whenever the value of day is compared, for each and every value we have given some echo command. So let's see here. In general, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the working days for most of the professionals. So we are given displayed the today is which date, like that depend on the value. And for Saturday and Sunday we have given as holiday, weekend. So this is, here we have taken day from date command again, and again we are comparing the value of this day variable with this case statement. So case, and when you this is the value of the uh, day variable. In, if it is Monday, it will display today is Monday. If it is Tuesday, it will display today is Tuesday, such as Wednesday, Thursday, also Friday also. If it is other than this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it will display it is not a weekday, because Saturday and Sunday are holidays for IT professionals most of the cases. So it will display it is not a weekday. So, and this is the closing of the case statement. So now let's execute this uh, block. So see here, it is saying today is Wednesday. So now let's execute the date command and compare, validate this output. So here it is showing as Wednesday. So today is Wednesday. So this is how it will compare the uh, days and values, sorry, variables and values in the case statement. So I hope you are clear with this conditional statements. In summary, like these conditionals are essential part of shell scripting that enable you to create more complex and flexible scripts, uh, where your scripts are to take enable to take decision depending upon the result of the output, to go with which block of code, or how to execute the code, move forward with the shell script.